As we know, for CrossFitters or anyone in general, the stronger you can get, the better you are at many aspects of life. You know, outside of the gym, inside the gym, the stronger you can get, the better you are. So whether you're an 18-year-old, 16-year-old athlete playing a competitive sport, or you're like one of our members, Alan, who's 73 years of age, who follows our Wendler strength cycle, the stronger he can get, the more he'll progress later on in years and not have to worry about things like falls and things like that. The stronger you get, the stronger your bones will get, your ligaments, your tendons. There are so many benefits by getting stronger, but you must follow an actual specific program. Hi there, Trent from CFC. Today I wanted to chat to you about our strength program, and the reason being is a lot of you have been reaching out to us on our Instagram channel asking how and why we're getting so many PBs specifically in our strength program. And basically what it boils down to is our strength program that we use here at CFC. It is nothing new. It's been a program that's been used for many years, but specifically in the powerlifting area, and that is called the Jim Wendler strength cycle. So it's a 5-3-1 Wendler strength cycle. How it works basically is you'll have a 4-week block. Now we have a variation of this at CFC. We've made a few changes to it to suit our programming and how we incorporate it into our CrossFit program. But basically how it works is you'll have a week 1 block where you'll have 5 reps of 3 sets. First set will be 65% of your 1RM, 75% of your 1RM, 85% of your 1RM. Week 2 goes a little bit heavier again, the reps come down. You'll have 3 reps at 75% of your 1RM, 3 reps at 80% of your 1RM, and then 3 reps at 85% of your 1RM. Next week it goes heavier again, but the rep scheme goes a 5-3-1. So you have 5 reps at 85% of your 1RM, 3 reps at 90% of your 1RM, and then 1 rep at 95% of your 1RM. Now in week 1, week 2, and week 3, on that very last set, you also do as many reps as you possibly can. So in the first week with the 5 reps, you'll do 5 or more reps if you can. The next week you'll do 3 or more reps, and that last one with that 1 rep at 95%, you'll do 1 rep or more. Now those percentages generally in the Wendler cycle is based off 90% of your 1RM. However, this is where we have one of our slight changes to the program to suit us in our programming, as where we're not just strength. We're not just a powerlifting gym. We do CrossFit, we do running, we do pull-ups, we do, handstand walking, gymnastics, all those rowing. We have so many different movements we do in our CrossFit program. Instead of starting our percentages off at 90% of a 1RM, we actually go off the 100% of a 1RM. So we work really hard in our strength program to get those percentages. Now in the 4th week of the Wendler cycle, what there is called a deload week, where we do 40%, 50% and 60% for 5 reps of that 100%, or in particular the 90% of your 1RM. Now again, we've made a variation to this as well, where we sort of make it a little bit more challenging again, and we do more time under tension. And basically what that is, when we're lowering our load, so we're coming down in the back squat, we'll come down for 3 to 4 seconds, and then we'll have a pause at the bottom for another 3 to 4 seconds, and then we'll come up from that lift. Now that makes the movement very challenging, but it also makes us really focus on our form and our technique, and allows us coaches to really dial in and really get nailed in to people's form and technique. And especially as a lifter on their own, with an athlete, it allows them to mentally put the movement together in a slow, controlled position. So that's another reason why we do that in our strength cycle. So basically the Wendler strength cycle has been around for many years. Like I mentioned, is a great powerlifting program to get powerlifters strong, and that's why we've adopted it into our CrossFit program. As we know, for CrossFitters or anyone in general, the stronger you can get, the better you are at many aspects of life. Outside of the gym, inside the gym, the stronger you can get, the better you are. So whether you're an 18-year-old, 16-year-old athlete playing a competitive sport, or you're like one of our members, Alan, who's 73 years of age, who follows our Wendler strength cycle, the stronger he can get, the more he'll progress later on in years and not have to worry about things like falls and things like that. The stronger you get, the stronger your bones will get, your ligaments, your tendons. There are so many benefits by getting stronger, but you must follow an actual specific program. If you just go in the gym and do any random sort of lifting, don't have a program that you're following, you are not going to get the benefits, the strength, the adaptations. So that's basically what it is, progressively overloading the joints, the muscles, to get stronger, and then you will have a deload, and we get those adaptations, and we'll go through the progressive overload again. And that's basically how a strength program works, but you must follow a program for that to work. If you just go into the gym, like I mentioned, just doing your random I'll do some bench press today, I might do 5 sets of 5, Next day you do some, say, back squats or some cleans, you might do 3 reps, and there's just no program to it. You're not progressing, you can't sort of see those results. You're not really going to get the benefits and the results from a specified program. And that's basically how we do it here at CFC, and that's how we get so many results. And if you look at our Instagram, or you look at on our Beyond the Whiteboard program, which basically tracks and measures everyone's results, you'll see last month we had over 50 of our members all recording PBs, probably more than 50. I think it was about 70 members all recording PBs. And these are not just members who are just new to our strength program. These are members who've been lifting for a very long time and been training in CrossFit for many, many years, and are very, very strong already, and back squatting over 200 kilograms, and they're still getting PBs. And it's just by basically just chipping away at it. We know that strength is a very important component in our life, and it's basically like a marathon. You won't get strong fast. It is a long, slow progress, but if you chip away at it, follow a specific program like the Wendler cycle, you will get those results time in and time again. If you've got any questions about the Wendler Strength Cycle, how we incorporate it into our CrossFit program, or basically how you could probably use it at home or over the holidays, because we do have the holidays coming up, there's a good opportunity to really dial in your strength over that period of time, please reach out to me, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Otherwise, have an amazing day.